got little devil horns and a little goatee, little devil eyes to help a little devil see, and little cloven hooves make it kind of hard to ski. I'm Satan. Woohoo! Mephistopheles for some, I don't know. My real name is Beelzebub, but you can call me Beals. I love to watch Fox News and then go club some baby seals. Then I'll take a bubble bath and drink as infidel, try to wash off that baby seal smell, and then I'll make a toast to me. Hey, here's to my hell. My name is Satan. To carry on my evil ways, I went and had a son, and now he makes his living as a singing comedian. I'm in every Zeppelin album, I'm in all Rush Limbaugh's rants. I'm the reason that the Boston Red Sox even had a chance. And if I want to eat your soul, I'll just throw it on the griddle. Don't need to make a deal, I don't need to tell a riddle. And fuck Charlie Daniels, I don't care if you can fiddle, I'm Satan.
Devil went down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal.
It's fucking bullshit, because I would not be caught dead in Georgia. Okay, it's like, oh my god! 666. Satan.
I'm indeed pleased to see that everyone is present. As the executor of Mr. Muldoon's estate, I have been empowered to read to you his last will and testament. I, Arthur Durham Muldoon, being of sound mind and body.
That's a laugh.
Do hereby divide up my considerable estate as follows. To my overly emotional sister, Jenny.
He's talking about you, dear.
Who grubbed for every penny she could get and then cried crocodile tears when I needed sympathy.
What?
To Jenny, I bequeath a boot to the head. And one for her wimpy husband, Chester.
Is that all the thanks I get?
No, there is more. Still, you are my sister, and since you've always admired my Rolls Royce,
This is more like it.
I bequeath another boot to the head. And one more for the whim. Next, to my alcoholic brother, Hedge.
I don't want no boot to the head.
Who has never worked a day in his drunken life.
I'm covering my head.
I bequeath 3 crates of my finest whiskey.
Really?
And a boot to the head. And one for Jenny and the Whim. And finally to Mrs. Mulroy.
Oh, I don't want nothing.
Who took care of me these many years. Who brought me tea and made me laugh.
Oh, it was a pleasure, honestly.
To Mrs. Mulroy, I bequeath a boot to the head. And finally, to my catnip, I bequeath my entire, vast boot to the head. And I leave my entire estate to the people of Calgary so they can afford to move someplace decent.
Is that it? Is that all?
And one for Jenny and the Wimp.
And now it's time for American Folklore Theater.
Hello, welcome to American Folklore Theater. I'm Fess Weiss. Tonight you're going to hear the story of a long-forgotten American hero, Honey Dipper Dan. A long time ago, when our land was young, living was hard. Man had to draw his drinking water out of a well, hunt his dinner in the heart of the forest. When it came time to relieve himself, he had to do it in an outhouse. Trouble is, them outhouses would get full up, and somebody had to empty them out. Well, that somebody was Honey Dipper Dan. Honey Dipper Dan was 20 feet tall, and when it came to honey dipping, he was better than them all. A giant of a man, strong and fit, and he wasn't afeard of handling. Well, his honey-dipping ladle was the Liberty Bell, and a redwood clothespin kept out the smell. His hat was a mountain where billy goats played, and his big giant boots had to be specially made. Now other honey dippers will they'd wear gloves, but not for old Dan. This is something he loved. He'd whistle as he worked, a credit to his species, ridding this country of big mounds up. Folks knew he was coming. You didn't have to tell him. The ground would shake, and besides, you could smell him. You'd find him in an outhouse, and armed with that scoop, he'd pull off the roof and start spooning out. His life was a dream, and no one could spoil it till some city slicker went and thought up the toilet. With a flush, it was over. Dan's heartbroken too. What was a honey-dipping giant to do? He laid down his ladle and just disappeared. But old legend has it, I know this sounds weird, but late at night, put your ear to the can, and if you hear a whistle, it's probably Honey Dipper Dan. Join us next week when we sing you the story of another great American folk hero, Mississippi Maxine Pad, and how she plugged up a dam and saved a village. In the meantime, I'm Fess Weiss. Good America to you.